I first met Stefan and Harry at Mobile World Congress Shanghai. There were a lot of people speaking to us at GSMA around solutions in the mobile authentication, mobile ID arena. But these guys clearly had a real vision for what they wanted to achieve and a real enthusiasm behind it. So once I'd had a little look at the solution that they had in place, I was immediately struck by the fact that this is going to be quite easy for the operators to do. Not a lot of authentication solutions in the market are quite that simple, and it immediately struck me that this was going to be something special. And because I've spent the last 20 years working in mobile telco and GSMA, I felt that the contacts and the experience that I've got I could bring with me to really make a difference. I think there's been a slow warm-up period for this one, with operators trying to work out how they can fit into the ID overall identity play. I think mobile operators are very, very concerned about not being commoditized. They're being commoditized in a lot of areas, and they have been over the last 10 to 15 years in terms of content, data and so on. The mobile authentication, I think, is something the operators can really play hard at, because they have some USPs in the market. They have the network, they have their own customers, etc. And I think operators really have a good shout now to make a play in that area, enabled by third parties and vendors and merchants and so on in the market. Well, I think now is a super exciting time in the market. You know, the mobile authentication, mobile identity and IPification are in a really good place to take advantage of that. Operators can't do this stuff on their own. The complexities of their internal networks and the speed at which they could develop internally may prohibit them. I think IPification have a service that enables operators to really get involved in mobile authentication, mobile identity, with real low barriers to entry. So, you know, the IPification offer for the operator, which is a low-cost, easy implementation, easy integration service, is something that I think will be compelling for operators as they recognise increasingly that they need to play in this area. So I think IPification are in a really strong place with the excellent technology and the real focus on the market and the merchant and the operator to help them do that. And I think the partnership between IPification and the operator is in the end what will be a success.